Welcome to another episode of Cult Movie Tuesdays. I should try to do like Cult Movie Tuesdays right here on Night Owl Video. Thank you for tuning in again today. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I am at the recording of this video, I'm at 297 subscribers. So welcome to all my new subscribers and hoping to break that 300 mark pretty soon. And then I guess it'll be 400. We'll go in 100 subscriber increments or something, but all kidding aside, I do really appreciate everybody who has decided to subscribe, comment, like, all that stuff. It's so cool, and like I've said in previous videos, it keeps me going and it keeps me kind of charged up for doing these reviews and things like that. Tomorrow, I have a brand new thrifting haul video, which will actually include this movie, which I'm about to review. And on Friday, we are going to have Martin Scorsese's Cape Fear. I said that funny. Martin Scorsese's Cape Fear, which I don't think I saw this since I saw it in the movie theater when it came out. And whoa, I'm excited to review that one. I'm also excited to review this one today, though. This is Let Sleeping Corpses Lie. Goodness. This is also known as The Living Dead at Manchester Morgue, as well as Don't Open the Window. In total, the film was released under more than 15 different titles internationally. But I think this one and the Manchester Morgue one are the most common titles that you'll hear for this one. So this is, now, when I first started doing my research on this to review it, I saw that they had it listed as a science fiction zombie horror film. And at first I was like, science fiction, but then I remembered, oh yeah, there's like a theme in it about, screwing around with the environment and stuff like that. And I guess that's kind of the sci-fi element to it. This came out in 1974. It was written and directed by a person named George Grau. He's done a few other movies, or like several other movies, but I didn't recognize any of the titles, so can't help you there if you know of other films by him that you recommend. But I feel like this was his kind of one big one, and also might be his only horror one, but I'm not totally sure on that. This stars Ray Lovelock, who was in a lot of movies I don't know. Also stars Arthur Kennedy, who was in Fantastic Voyage, as well as a film called Sentinel, which is on my radar. I want to find that movie because I've heard good things about it. And it also stars Christina Galbo, who's also been in a lot of movies that I've never heard of. This happens a lot with the foreign movies. You just don't... they get a lot of actors from their countries, and I don't know the movies because I know quite a few movies, but I don't know them all, obviously. So, the synopsis for Let Sleeping Corpses Lie is... It focuses on two protagonists who are harassed by a local police investigator in the English countryside and are implicated in murders committed by zombies who have been brought back to life by a farming tool designed to kill insects via ultrasonic radiation. So if that synopsis doesn't get you fired up to watch this, I don't know what it's going to take. But this is a pretty cool movie. It's like it's pretty original, I think. But the story is set in the English countryside near Windermere, but was primarily filmed in Italy, because it's an Italian film. The film premiered in Spain on the 30th of September 1974, in Italy on the 28th of November 1974, and was released in the United States in 1975 under the title Don't Open the Window. This frequented drive-in circuits, allegedly as a double feature with the... shocker, The Last House on the Left from 1972. So this would have been like a pretty intense double bill at the drive-in, I'm thinking. Not a bad one. I would enjoy it, but would have been... Those are... Especially Last House on the Left is a pretty intense movie, and this one to a degree as well. There's some pretty shocking scenes in this for 1974. While there are claims that a scene in which a zombie eats an eyeball was filmed, no such... scene exists in any surviving prints of the film, according to the liner notes of a Blue Underground DVD release. According to Edgar Wright, the person who did Shaun of the Dead, the promotion of the film during its exhibition in the United States was one of the inspirations for the fake trailer Don't, which appears on the 2007 release Grindhouse. So For those of you out there who have never seen the Grindhouse movies that Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino did, they I think they commissioned a bunch of directors to do like little fake Grindhouse trailers, and Edgar Wright did one called Don't, which is quite funny. You can find it on YouTube if you want. It's basically like, if you're thinking about going into the house, don't. If you're thinking about going to the basement, don't. And it just keeps like doing that like for like 2 or 3 minutes. They're really funny. It's quite well done. Now I did see, this is a little off topic, but I did see that the Eli Roth fake trailer Thanksgiving is actually coming out this Thanksgiving. So it did, after all these years, finally, almost 20 years later, get an actual full-length film. But one of those other ones was Hobo with a Shotgun, which I've mentioned on the show a few times, was directed by an individual that lives not that far away from where I live in Halifax, and he won the competition and got the Hobo with a Shotgun made as a full-length feature film with Rutger Hauer. Highly recommend that one. I should review that one someday if I haven't already. I think I did it. Oh, I did Kids vs. Aliens, which is the same director. The film was released for the first time on video and DVD in the US in the year 2000 by Anchor Bay. God bless it, Anchor Bay Entertainment, under the title Let Sleeping Corpses Lie, which is actually this copy I'm holding in my hand. The DVD release was available in a standard edition as well as a limited edition collector's tin containing bonus film stills, a booklet of production notes, and a fake toe tag styled after the film. I have seen that in some collector videos on YouTube. It's pretty cool. This one I got here is just the basic version. Both editions featured a foreword and extensive interviews with director George Grau. On the 27th of June 2019, Synapse Films announced a Blu-ray release featuring a new 4K resolution scan of the original 35mm film negatives. So that is something that you can get if you want to get like a pristine copy of this film. The critical reception for this film is that it currently holds a 86% on Rotten Tomatoes based on 21 reviews. Most critics that I read about consider this to be one of the best zombie movies of its time and kind of ahead of the pack. There is a couple scenes in here that are extremely gory, like zombies eating intestines and things like that. It's not like prominent in the film, but there is one scene near the end that's quite graphic. So I was thinking for 1974 that probably would have been quite shocking. Although this film got released in the United States in 75, but I'm not sure to how many screens. So I think this is like a cult movie. It's become a cult movie, obviously, over the years, for people who like that kind of thing. But yeah, it was considered ahead of its time and one of the best zombie films of the 70s. I would tend to agree, but I'll get to that in a minute, which is actually just now. So my thoughts on this film, I would give this a 4.5 out of 5. I can't see much wrong with it. The pacing might be a little slow at times, but I think that's just the director kind of trying to build some suspense, which you really can't fault him for that. But if you're going into this expecting Dawn of the Dead or like, those kinds of zombie movies, this is not like that. This is very atmospheric and although it's not slow paced, but it takes a while to get to, for the story to really develop. But you get to know the main characters quite well, and the character development of them is quite well done. The zombies look cool. They're not overly like a lot of prosthetics. They look creepy. There's a lot of scenes with them kind of coming out of the darkness, and that is always effective for zombie stuff. What else can I say about this movie? Oh, there's a picture of the zombie on the back, actually, you can see right there. So, not overly done up with like makeup, but creepy enough, But I thought the premise was really cool. It was really different compared to a lot of zombie movies. I mean, you think of it just being like a random virus that makes people turn into zombies, or in Return of the Living Dead, it was the canisters of the trioxin. In this one, it's a machine that the government or some agency has developed that will send out hypersonic waves to kill insects so that it will protect the crops from being destroyed in the English countryside. But one of the side effects of the machine is that corpses start coming back to life. So kind of a cool idea and different, and just a different premise. So I quite enjoyed this film. I can't say there was too much I didn't like about it. This edition, like I said, is the Anchor Bay edition. This is from, does it have a year on it? I guess I had it in my notes here. This is the Anchor Bay edition that came out in 2000. So it's a fairly basic one. There's a cool image on the inside. The foreign poster there, Spanish, I guess, and then the disc art is the same as the cover art. The special features on this: widescreen presentation. It has an exclusive interview with George Grau, TV spots, radio spots, and poster stills gallery. So I have not watched the interview yet with George Grau, but I'm curious to see that. But yeah, this is a great little zombie film from the 70s. If you love 70s movies, if you love 70s horror movies, if you like Italian horror movies, this is for you. Like I said, this is the bare bones edition, but I found this in a recent thrifting haul, and I had actually watched this on streaming, I think on Tubi, and I quite liked it. So when I saw the actual copy in the store, very excited to get this. So you can get this if you have a subscription to Shudder. You can watch it on your Shudder app. You can watch it for free on YouTube under the title "Don't Disturb the Sleeping Dead." So I guess that might have been one of the other international titles on YouTube. So again, "Don't Disturb the Living Dead." You can look it up, and actually the quality's probably DVD or better. So you could also rent it on YouTube as well as Google Play. So those are my thoughts on Let Sleeping Corpses Lie. Did you see this movie? Did you like this movie? Did you not like this movie? If you didn't like it, why? If you did, why? Let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below. Consider giving me the thumbs up if you like this review or this kind of content. I do Cult Movie Tuesdays every Tuesday and Fright Friday, which is my horror movie review, every Friday. And I have thrifting haul videos when I can. And this week I do. And this week it's quite good. It also includes this movie. So like I said, coming on Friday, I'm reviewing Martin Scorsese's Cape Fear, so be sure to tune in for that one on Friday. And that's it for me for today. Again, let me know your thoughts on this film. I feel like this is probably, it's considered a cult movie now. I mean, you can watch it, like I said, for free on YouTube. And if you have Shudder, you can watch it on there as well. You can also rent it. But I would recommend this if you, like I said earlier, if you like 70s horror, Italian horror, zombie horror, 70s cinema, cult cinema. This is a groovy little movie. Lots of atmosphere, real spooky. Out in the English countryside, very remote setting if you like that kind of thing, which I love. Highly recommend it. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I will see you at the video store, or I'll see you at the thrift store, or I'll see you out and about. But hopefully I will not see you in the English countryside fighting off average-looking zombies. But until next review, take good care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.